This video is sponsored by Course Careers. If you're looking to start a high-paying career with no degree, make sure to check them out. How do I invest to get rich? The answer is, if you want to get rich, don't start investing. Wherever you look, people are telling you to invest to get rich. And I'm not gonna lie, I fell into this trap too. The reason why I'm making $50,000 per month today was not because I started investing. In fact, it was seriously preventing me to get to this point. I had just failed my last business, and every single place I looked, people were giving advice to start investing to get rich. And so like everybody else, that's exactly what I started to do. And the one thing that I quickly realized is that every single time that I made some money and I invested it, I was down to my last penny and I had to go back to work. And I quickly noticed that this would take me decades to be able to hit my goals. And since my last business had just failed, I was doing some delivery work to be able to pay the bill. And when I was doing that delivery work, the thing that never got out of my mind is that there has to be another way to do this. I don't want to have to do this for 30 years and have to wait 30 years doing this horrible job to be able to live a good life. And so I started the business. I wasted a bunch of money. I started a bunch of business that I had no experience. I did not know what I was doing. I failed multiple businesses. I paid for very expensive marketing tools to try to make sales online. I tried all the side hustles under the sun, all the side hustles that you can imagine. I tried them, but none of them worked because I had absolutely zero skill sets. I had no idea whatsoever what I was doing. And now that I've been able to build several profitable businesses, I truly believe that the way to get rich is by building businesses and not by investing. So in this video, I'm going to give you a 3-step framework that you can use to build your skill sets and be able to create a business that is going to make you rich. So if you're excited to see this framework, go ahead and subscribe to this channel, because that's all I do. I post 3 videos every single week here on the channel with different methods that you can improve your finances, build online businesses, and make money online. If you haven't already, go ahead and sign up to the subscriber fund here down in the description, which I give away $50 every single week to 2 people that sign up and subscribe to the channel. First part of the framework that you have to follow is build a business. To be able to create a profitable business, you're going to need a lot of skill sets. And when I say skill sets, I mean high value skills, and I mean several of them combined. If you want an example, here is my YouTube channel. To be able to build a YouTube channel, you need to learn how to speak on camera. You need to learn how to edit videos. You need to learn how to present a video. Let's say you want to do digital products. To be able to do a digital product, you need to first learn how to build a product. You need to learn what you're going to teach in that product. And let's say you're doing marketing, a marketing digital product, you need to learn marketing. So to be able to build a business, you need several high value skills. Combine all of them and see what you can build to generate value to someone else and be able to get rich doing that. So to explain all of this to you, let's go back in time 5 years when I was still living in South America. I had just failed my airsoft business and I was desperately looking to build a new business. I tried several things, several different businesses, but nothing worked because I had zero skill sets. So what I did is I made a decision. I got my girlfriend, I bought a ticket to go to the UK, I hopped on a plane with her, rented a room in the UK, a small room for both of us. And when I got to the UK, I found a job as a gig economy delivery driver. And to be honest with you, this was the lowest point in my life ever since I went to live by myself. And I was working as a delivery driver in the UK under the bad weather, under snow. I was working on my birthdays, I was working on Christmas, New Year's Day. Every single day I was working to be able to save money, to be able to do something with that money. And although that job was horrible, at least I didn't have a boss telling me what to do, and at least I could figure out what time of the day I wanted to work, so I was able to start or stop the job whenever I wanted. So this job gave me the time freedom to be able to build something on the side. So although it seemed like I was doing something unproductive, I was using that time that would be wasted anyway to be able to study, listen to audiobooks, listen to courses, and even read physical books. And make no mistake, I had already felt the taste of making a lot of money since I already had a business before. So at that point, I already had the belief that it was possible. So quitting to me was never an option. Now, speaking about work that gives you freedom to work at home and make your own time and schedule, I want to introduce the sponsor of today's video, Course Careers. With Course Careers, if you want to start a high-paying career in the technological industry, but you don't have previous experience or you don't have a degree, then Course Careers is here to help. They're replacing college as the modern way people are starting careers, and it's so simple. All you have to do is go through an affordable online course where you're actually going to learn everything required to do that job. Then they help you land a position by partnering with companies that drop their degree and experience requirements to hire Course Career graduates into entry-level positions and partnerships. You can check out some of their stories of people like Kyle, who went from being a 37-year-old assembly line worker in Indiana, pressing buttons with no degree, to making over $150,000 in a medical technology sales career. Or Della, who served duty in the military and didn't know what to do afterwards to making over $100,000 as a cybersecurity sales rep and being able to work fully remote. Go to coursecareers.com, link is in the top of the description, to sign up for their free introduction course where you'll learn how you can start a high-paying technology career without any degree or previous experience. Remember to use the code REESE50 for $50 off their full course. Number 2, how to acquire these skills. So basically, when I arrived in the UK, I knew that I needed to learn a lot of skills to be able to do something and make money with it. So that led me to a path where I was studying for 4 entire years. I basically became a sponge. I started studying, I started taking online courses, I started doing every single side hustle under the sun, and doing all of these while I was working as a delivery driver. And I only did this because I believed that it was possible. And like I mentioned in my $1 million in 12 months video, all you need is to know that it's possible to be able to achieve it, just like the 4-minute mile. And after several years of doing this in the UK, I decided to come to the US. And after I arrived in the US, I decided I'm going to take my YouTube channel seriously, and I'm going to start taking my businesses seriously and applying all the knowledge that I've learned all these years. This time with all the skill sets that I had acquired. And this time when I took my business seriously, these are all my results. And today, apart from all the business that you see here, I have several streams of income. And if you want, I can make a video about all of my streams of income and how much I make in each one. If you want to see something like that, just leave a comment down below. And during these years, I tried many different things and I failed. I tried and failed, but none of these were actual failures because I kept trying. I kept acquiring knowledge and I kept trying over and over and over again until I reached a point where I am today, where every single thing that I touch works. Every single business that I do works, because nowadays I know what I'm doing. I have all the experience, I have all the skill sets to make basically any kind of business that I want to build work. I was speaking to my video editor yesterday and he mentioned to me that most of the clients that come up to him to edit videos, they start a YouTube channel, they're not consistent, and they blame it on the platform. They don't even give themselves the time to learn the craft. They don't understand that when you start YouTube, you will not have the right skill sets to be able to make a good video, to be able to make good audio, to be able to make a good script. You need to give yourself time to learn, and the only way that you're going to learn is by doing it. Which brings me to number 3, how to implement the skill sets that you're going to learn and actually build a profitable business. How do you actually take all those high value skills that you're going to learn, put them together and build something that people are willing to give you money for? And the only way that you're going to learn that is by putting them in practice. If you don't practice, if you don't use the skill sets that you learned, first, you're going to unlearn them over time. And second, you are never going to find out what is really going to make you a lot of money. Business you are made out to do. When you start trying out several things like I did in my past, eventually you're going to stumble into a business that you want to build and you want to stick with that one. And once you learn how to make $1,000 a month, that is the same skill set that you are going to need to have to be able to make 10K months, 50K months, 100K months. It's just a numbers game. When you hit your first $1,000 in 1 month, then after that is just a numbers game. And second, how are you going to invest money if you have no money to invest? Investing is not something that you do to get rich. Investing is something that you do to preserve your wealth. And I want to thank Course Careers again for sponsoring this video. If you want to check them out, use the link in the description below. Don't forget to sign up for free to get 12 fractional shares from Webull valued from $3,000 to $3,000 when you deposit any amount just to qualify your account. And if you want to see my video on how you can profit from the 2023 recession, click the video on your screen right now to be redirected to that video. I'll see you there. Work hard, play hard.